It's important that you read and understand your tenancy agreement, as it is a legally binding document between you and Suffolk Housing. Once you sign your tenancy agreement, you're agreeing to keep to the terms and conditions laid out within it. We're now going to look at the different types of tenancy agreements you may be offered and discuss what's expected of you and what you can expect from Suffolk Housing.
A starter tenancy is a probationary tenancy. It gives tenants an opportunity to learn what it is and the responsibilities attached to being a tenant. By using starter tenancies, we're able to visit tenants more frequently, check that they're all right with their rent payments, they've made the necessary claims for benefits, that they've sorted out any issues they might have with their utility bills, help them settle into the area. They may never have held a tenancy before, so some of these things are very new for them. If you've got to start a tenancy, obviously we're here to help you manage that tenancy, and that could be by making sure that you've claimed for your housing benefit, you've filled in the necessary forms, that you've sorted out with your utility bills, and that's all taken care of. But also to help you understand those responsibilities and that you are responsible for the people that come into your home and to respect your neighbourhood and your fellow residents. A starter tenancy will last for 12 months, and at the end of that your tenancy will either convert into an assured tenancy or you will be granted a 5-year fixed term tenancy. An assured tenancy is the tenancy that most tenants would recognise in social housing. It's a lifetime tenancy. It gives the tenant an awful lot of security in their home. The only way that tenancy can be ended is if you serve us with a notice, or we have to take you to court and the judge grants us possession of that property back. If you're in breach of your tenancy, if you're not managing your tenancy, we have the option to extend your tenancy for a further 6 months to help you address those problems and put things right so that we can convert your tenancy or grant you a new tenancy. But should you not be able to work with us and to meet those requirements of your tenancy agreement, then regrettably we will have to end your tenancy after the 18 months. The main reason that we take people to court is for breach of a tenancy agreement. Generally that would be for non-payment of rent, but we also take people for court regrettably when they abuse their home, they damage their property, they're a nuisance or cause harassment to other neighbours or members of the staff even. So we do work hard with tenants to try and help you maintain that tenancy. The resident has a right to information from us as their landlord and a right to be consulted by us before we make any changes that may affect them through service delivery, their property, the way that they're managed. All of our tenants have a right to a peaceful occupation of their own homes. So that means that each tenant needs to respect their neighbour and their neighbourhood to allow everybody to have a peaceful occupation of their own home. Our tenants have responsibilities as well. The legal document is a two-way document. We sign up for some things and tenant signs up for some things. So the tenant has a responsibility to occupy the home, and it should be them that's occupying the home. They shouldn't be subletting that to their friends and family. It's their responsibility to ensure the rent is paid to us and that any claims made to housing benefit or any payment received from housing benefit is made to us. The tenant also has a responsibility to ensure repairs are reported and look after the fabric, help us to look after the fabric of that building. So not just reporting repairs to us, but being responsible about their ownership in that home and dealing with the repairs where they may have caused damage to the property. In order to allow us to carry out repairs, it will be helping us to arrange access, allowing our contractors to come and work in your home as well. All of these will be done by agreement with the tenant. We don't force our way into anybody's home, and we want you to live in a home that's comfortable and a nice environment. We want you to help us look after that home. In order for you to have peace in your home and for your neighbours to experience that peace, you need to think about your actions and how they may impact on your neighbours, and not just your actions but also the actions of any friends or families that are visiting you.
Your tenancy agreement contains a lot of information, and it's important that you understand everything it covers. Suffolk Housing are committed to making sure that living in your home and community is as hassle-free and safe as possible. They'll do everything they can to ensure that they can offer you a service which meets your needs. In order for this to happen, you must take responsibility for your home and the people who live or visit there. If you need further information about anything discussed in this section of the DVD, then please speak to a housing officer.